service offered by Azure. So, so these so by the term called search. So by seeing the term search, so you would think like it is gonna be like Google or Bing. Yes, mostly everyone will think about that. So search in the sense is something like a search engines which is available like Google or Bing. But this search is something different from that regular search engines. I'm gonna tell you that how it is totally differing and where we can use this as a search options in our environment or in our day-to-day lives or applications. So Azure Search is a search as a service. It is like platform as a service. Again, it's a platform as a service. So platform as a service in the sense infrastructure is there, which is maintaining by Azure itself. So we just have to create a search service, and we can make use of that service in our applications. So the service can be used via REST APIs or .NET SDK tools. So we can able to create our own services through portal, and once the service is created, we can make use of that service in .NET SDK tools. So we can create your own web applications or mobile applications. So in that application, we can able to make use of this service. So first of all, before talking about that Azure Search, let us try to understand what is the difference between our regular search engines and Azure Search. So I'm gonna show how the Google search engine works. So and I'm gonna tell you that how this Azure search is differed from Google search engine. So it is totally two different extents actually. One is Azure search engine that will search all the results from all the web pages. So it is going to have a crawling, so that crawl all the pages and it will find the results for your text which you enter in the search box. But here Azure Search is a service which you can enable for your web applications or mobile applications. So it is not going to crawl all the web pages available in this internet. So this is just applicable for only your applications, your own web applications or mobile applications. So I have one here. So I'm going to show how this search engine works. The Google search engine works. So basically, there are three different processes are there. The one is the crawling and indexing. So crawling in the sense almost around 60 trillion individual pages are there, web pages are there. So when you search anything in that Google search box, it will find the results around in all the 60 trillion individual pages. So it will crawl all the pages and it will look for your search term. And once it is find all the pages, it will create an index for those pages. So as you know, index is nothing but just to identify the exact location. So it will create an index for those pages. So once index is done, then it will go to the next process. That next process, they are creating an algorithm. So they have created algorithm. They are going to make use of that algorithm. So the algorithm actually they have created a programs and functions formulas. So which will help us to identify the right pages. So if you are searching any term, so we may have multiple results. So out of these multiple results, we need to have a correct exact matched results. So they are doing this thing through this algorithm. So once they have done this algorithm, then they are going to the next step. So the next step is they have a rank. So they have created a rank for each pages. So the rank is based on how the users are seeing the page frequently, how often they are seeing the pages. So based on that, they are giving a rank for each web pages. So once you are searching, it will give you the top rank related pages. Again, they are applying some factors. So if you are searching a term that result going to be available on any of the pages, so that page having any antivirus or something related to vulnerability, so they are going to neglect those pages and they are going to show only the safe websites. So they are going to do these three different process to give the results to you. So whatever the information you are trying to search in a search box, it will give you the results with exact results on different multiple pages. So you can easily identify your information from the given web pages. So all the process are taking just less than a second. So when you search, you can instantly get the results because of these optimizations which utilized by Google. So like that, if you go with Azure Search, so it is not going to crawl all the pages in the internet. It is going to crawl the information from your web applications or mobile applications. So web application in the sense, for example, let us take website, so Amazon website. So it is a e-commerce website where we can order a product and we can buy the product, right? So in that Amazon we have multiple products on it. They have categorized those products in different sections, like electronics, furniture, or clothes. So they have categorized like that. So you can search anything and you can get your products and you can easily buy the product. So in that case, we have a search engine in Amazon or any other e-commerce site or any other sites. Every site will have a search box, search option. So in that search box, you can able to type whatever you want to buy. So when you type Nike shoes, so it will show the related results, like different kinds of Nike shoes with the different price ranges. So you can choose and you can buy and you can get it from Azure, sorry, from Amazon. So that is kind of Azure Search. They have not utilized Azure Search, but that is a kind of search. So something related to Azure Search. So this is the Azure Search. It is not like a global search engine. It is just search for your applications. And the next thing is we are creating an index as like in Google. So we are going to create an index for your content. So based on that index, it is going to give you the results. And one more comparison is, if you type anything in a Google, you will get some suggestions from Google. So as like in Azure Search, you will get the same suggestion. So they have optimized like that. So we can get the same suggestions in Azure Search as well. So I'm going to show the basic Azure Search web applications. So then you can able to understand them. So far you understand, right? It is totally different from Google and Bing. It is going to be available for only that particular website or mobile sites. Yes, some of the key features in Azure Search are it is building a powerful queries in the background. So the thing you are going to search in the search box. So for example, you are typing a word in the back end. It is going to create a powerful queries. It will take your input. It will take your input and it will find the results from that indexed data. So we already created an index on the data. So it will find the results from the indexed data and it will give you the results. So the powerful query in the sense it is using different options like phrase search, suffix or precision operators, like for example, you have implemented this Azure Search for your employment organization. So there you want to find employee details. So for example, if you want to find your details, you can just type VA. Is it so? VA. So start with two words. So it will give you the results related with VA, who are all having a name which start with VA. That will give the result. So no need to complete your name. So by giving a two words in a prefix or suffix, it will identify the results related to that, and it will give you the results. So like that, it is having a fuzzy search. So fuzzy search in the sense, by default, it has a default data sets, so a group of data sets which holding the correct information. So when you type the information with misspelled information, so it will search for that existing data set and it will try to match the result and it will give you the results for your search term. Then phonetic matching in the sense, it is something like sound. So when you pronounce Kavin, you can able to type as Cavan. Again, you can able to type Kavan. So if you type Kavan, still it will give you the right results, Cavan. So based on the sound, you can able to identify the results. So it is having a phonetic matching. So the phonetic matching will take care about these pronunciations and as well as sounds. Then language support, it is supporting up to 56 different languages. So it means we have different websites are available all around the world. So if we go with Japanese, they will prefer to see everything in a Japanese language. So if they want to search something in English, then they won't get their results in their website. So they are supporting different languages, so they can make use of their own language for their own application. So it will give their they can easily identify the results by typing their own language search terms. Then we have verb tense, like we can type any tense, we can type a word which present tense or past tense or future tense. Like if you take sleep, if you have a data as a slept, so if you're typing sleep, then still it will give you the results about the slept related data. So you can type any form of tenses. Then again gender, then irregular plural nouns, like if you type mouse but the exact data is like mice, so still it will give you the results for both the mice. So it is no need to worry about whether you are giving a correct input or not. So it will understand, the Azure Search will understand your input and it will give you the right results from the available data. So as I said, it is supporting suggestions. So when you type no need to type fully. So when you type half, it will give you the suggestions whether you are expecting this or that. So based on the suggestions, you can select and you can able to see that right results. Then hit highlighting, in the sense, for example, you are typing a word in a search box. We have lots of records related to that. So it means it would be good to highlight those words in each related data. So for example, if you are typing village, so you have village, that term is available on different pages in a website or different articles. So it will make you to highlight that village for all the pages. So you can easily identify what are the pages are having this words. So it will highlight, it will give you the snippet. Like in a different color, you can able to identify your search term on the respective pages. Then facet navigation is nothing but you are going to search something and it will create a facet for you. So you can able to create a facet for your own application. So facet, in the sense, if you take Amazon website, you are going to type something like Nike shoes again. So like it will give you the results. In the left hand side, you can able to see something like different price ranges. So Nike shoes, in the sense, it is not going to show only one result. So we may have a different results because we may have a different colors or a different price ranges. So when you type Nike shoes, it will give you the results in the right hand side. In the left hand side, it will give you the category facets. So for category, in the sense, it will give something like price ranges, like you want to purchase for 50 to 100 pounds or 100 to 200 pounds. So you can it will give you that information different category. So facet is nothing but a category. So based on the single find results, it will give you the different category of search. One is price level category, or size level, shoe size level category, or color level category. So we can get everything in a single search. So we can able to create your own facet for your web applications or mobile applications through this Azure Search. Then next one is geospatial. So geospatial, in the sense, for example, you have a website which is handling location-based data. So if you prefer something like want to have a map, so you can create your own Azure search and you can able to create your own geospatial search indexes for the data. So when you type something in the when you type any country name or region name in the search box, it will give you the results in the form of maps. So again, you can easily navigate to the different places through this geospatial options in Azure Search. Then filters, we can easily filters. This is just collaborate with the OData. So OData is just open tool where we can search many things. So it is collaborated with OData tool. Then it will give you that right filtration for your data. So we can easily filter for your data in any web applications or mobile applications. So I'm gonna show some sample search websites. So the websites are used this Azure Search. So this is just like a sample Azure Search website. So it's a web application. Inside web application, we have used this Azure Search. So they have different kinds of searches are there. Like one is media search, geo search, product inventory. So if I go to media search, so I have a search box. So this is a box which we are going to get when we implement this Azure Search. So when I type this, I can type anything related to media. So at present, it is a sample site. It is holding only few videos, few medias. For example, if I type Azure, so it will show that related information about Azure. So if the word is available in any of these video links or video descriptions, so it will give you that results. In here you can see the results. So here this is our search team. Search team. Uh, Question equal to Azure. So if I type any other thing which is not available, then actually it is having a less data. So if I type Oracle, then it will find Oracle, the term in this link as well as the description about that particular video. So we can easily find our requirement through this Azure search. So if I go to the next one, geo search, so I can able to search something related to cities or regions. So if I type so I can find the results about settle in United States. So I can see different information. So these are the informations are available in this sample website. So that's the reason we are getting these results. I'm gonna tell you how to use this Azure Search for your own applications. So these are the sample applications. So then we have a product inventory. So just like e-commerce site where they are selling different products. So if I type something about wheels, so I will get different results. So these are the results. So as I said, this is the facets. So category is nothing but facets. So I just typed wheels. So I got different category like in a single wheels. It is in the backend. It is creating a facets like based on colors and based on price ranges. Then based on weights as well. So these are the possibilities that the facets can be created through this your search term. And we have other section which is not updated yet. So this is just a sample website. I have another website. So it is based on job portal. So in this portal we have different information. So based on that we can search, and here it is a geo spatial information they have amended with this site. So if I type engineering or cloud based jobs, so I'm getting these results. So these are the relevant jobs related to cloud. So again in the left hand side, as I said, this is facet. So it's giving a results like external location or internal location. So we have to have a data. So from the data itself, it will create a search. So I have a data. So the data has been available uploaded into this site. So once the data is uploaded in the backend, I mean, as like a database or SQL database or document DB. So from the data, it will create a Azure search. So from the data, it will create a facets. So in left hand side. So we need to have a right data, and we need to apply this Azure search. And I'm gonna show the demo how to create Azure search in portal. So to create a Azure search, you just go to new, and inside new, if you are not sure where it is, then you can type it here, but it is available in database storage category. And here we can find Azure search as a service solution. So we just need to provide our URL for this Azure search. So whenever you type something in your website, so we are going to use this Azure search as a .NET SDK tools or REST API through your web applications. So whenever you type something, this information, this URL will be placed in your website. So for example, if this is the site is included with Azure search. So if I type something, then you will end up a URL with this exact search name, search engine name. I'll show that maybe in tomorrow session. Now we'll create a simple search service. just name it as test23. It will come with dot search dot windows dot net and resource group search and the location. So these are the locations so far supported for this service. So this is fine, and pricing in tiers information. So we have three different pricing tiers. Again, I will talk about these pricing tiers maybe on tomorrow session. So before that, I'll give you the overview. Like three different pricing tiers are there. One is free. If you want to test these services, then you can go with the free option, and you can able to test it. So it is supporting around the three indexes for your input documents. So that the maximum size of the document is 10K, and the maximum size of storage is 50 MB. So I'm just go with free tier and just create it. So this will create a search, Azure Search for you, search as a service. So once it is created, you can see, just go to browse and go to search services. So in these services, you can able to see the created service. So these are the settings available in this service, just like essential information and the indexes. I have not created any indexes, and usage information and storage size information. So here I can able to import a data. So import the data in the sense, we can make use of our Azure SQL database or DocumentDB database. We can just connect those databases to this Azure Search, and we can able to get the data. So these are the properties. So we can easily scale out by using the scale option. So there are lots of options out there. Based on your workloads, we can able to scale out. Like you have a website, and you have lots of customers for your website. So just like consider e-commerce website like Amazon. Uh, so whenever public holidays or any special day, you are just giving an offer to your customer. So that means you will receive more response on those days. So customers will visit your site and will try to purchase something from your site. So if that is the case, so you may face more workloads. So you will face more requests on those days. So if that is the case, so that time your Azure Search should give efficient result to the customer. Then only they will search and they will buy the products. If the product is not available, for example, if they typed wrong spelling, so it means if your search result is not producing that results. For example, if they typed wrongly for the shoes, exact shoe keyword, they misspell the word. So it means if your result is not showing anything like related information, then they will go to the next site. They will go for they will buy shoes from the next available website. So to avoid those situations, you need to retain your customers. So you need to give a right solution to the customers. You need to have a right Azure search engine, Azure search services. So in that scenario, you will have more workloads, more response. So you can easily scale out by moving this option slider. You can easily improve your capacity, and you can easily provide more search suggestions as well as search results to your customers. So this is applicable from standard pricing tiers. So I have used free pricing tiers. So it is not possible to have this scalability option. So we need to have a standard one. And apart from that, yes, we need to see the keys. So when you use this Azure Search for your web application, so we have two different keys. One is admin key, another one is manage query key. So if you want to give full privilege to your application users, then you can go with this Azure primary admin key or secondary admin key, any one of the key. And if you want to give only that query the information, so they don't want to modify something in the Azure, so they just want to query the results, then you can go with this manage query keys. You can provide these keys to that your application, then that application will query the results from your Azure Search. It is not going to modify anything in your Azure Search. Then we need to see the properties. So the property is nothing but this is the URL which we need to pass to our websites or mobile sites. We need to have this URL. when we develop the code through .NET SDKs or REST APIs. So this URL will be displayed in that URL box when you have this URL in your web application. So you can easily identify that exact search name. So here our search name is test 11. So you can easily identify when you use the search engine search services for your applications. Then apart from that, we have some other settings. And yes. So I'm going to tell you how it is gonna work. Like you have created a services. The next step is you need to create an indexes. So it is something like relational databases. We used to create a table. So while creating a table itself, we used to define a cluster index. Right. So here you no need to import the data into these services. So first you need to create an index. So in that index you need to define what are the informations you want, like you want to have suggestions or you want to have facets. So we can define everything in the index. So once you created an index, we can apply that index to the data. So data in the sense, if you take a Amazon website, so it is having different products and different informations about those products. So we need to have that product. So it is not going to find automatically. So it is not like you have an Amazon website, you can straight away implement this Azure Search. So it is not going to identify automatically. We need to feed the data into these services. So we need to import the data into these services. So once imported in the backend, it is going to that Azure itself, Azure team itself, we are going to manage the data. And when we created an index, we are going to push that index into that imported data. So index going to be created first, and next we are going to import the data and import the data into that index. So that imported data will make use of that created index. Then it will be next afterwards. Everything will be managed and maintained by Azure, Microsoft Azure itself. So no need to worry about rest of the thing. Then straight away you can implement these Azure API in your web applications, and it will start giving the right results whenever the customers are trying to find the result through search box. It will give you the right results. So I'm going to show you that import data option. So let me go with add indexes. So here we need to have index name, and we need to have different options like filterable, sortable, facet, key, searchable. So these are the options which we need to enable. Whether you want to have factable, I mean facts for your search engine, then you can go with this. If you want to search based on keys, then it is mandatory. So it is going to be search based on the ID column. So it is mandatory. So you can select whatever the information, whether you want to sort your results, then you can go with sortable. And we have analyzer, search engine analyzer. So we will see all these options in upcoming webinars. And I'm going to show you the import data. So import data, we need to connect with our data source. So where we have our data, so we need to pass our data, right? So here we have two options. One is from Azure SQL. I need to connect that SQL database here. So once I connected, it will collect the data and it will apply the indexes, the created indexes, and it will be managed by Azure. So the search term will be go around the data, and it will search the right term based on that key term, whether it is ID column or any other column which we defined while creating indexes. Then it is supporting document DB. So document DB is nothing but JSON documents. If you have data in a JSON document, then you can have it and you can able to create an index for the document, and you can make use of the document for Azure Search. So these are the two different data sources which is available now, because most of the websites or mobile applications either using relational databases or NoSQL databases. So that's the reason they are providing only these two databases. Maybe in future we may have different data sources. Then once we set up the data source, then we need to create an index, so that it will list out the created index. We are going to create an index here. First initially add index, That index will be listed out here, and we can able to assign those indexes to your data. And once everything is done, so once you created an index, once you are imported the data, we can test the results in the portal itself. Like this is just a search engine, so this is a search engine. Here we need to type the results, whether it is picking up the results or not. So we'll do a sample test, maybe in tomorrow's session or day after tomorrow's session. We'll try to import some JSON documents, and we'll try to create an index. So we'll try to test the results, whether it is picking the correct results or not. And we have two different API versions. Whether they are still actually they are developing their API version. So it is using default version is February version. Then afterwards we have a preview version. So it is supporting suggestion also. The first one will not support the suggestions. So the second version is supporting the suggestions. So we'll try to see everything in a proper demo maybe from tomorrow's session.